They've blocked off the whole area for this fountain. This is not fair. Now how am I meant to complete my whole video of the 4 fountains of VDNKh? Anyways, let's keep going. So that's the fountain of friendship. It's actually blocked off, I think. It's quite hard to get through, but I will find a way to. The 4 fountains, you only have one. On here, we've done only one, which is this one here. What else am I lacking? Yeah, I do this one, try to cover the rest fountains if I can find them on time before the sun goes down. And it's very cloudy today anyways. So yes, we've made it to the fountain of the boy and the big fish as part of the 4 main fountain video on VDNKh. Hello. Yippee! You see how easy it is just to mount and move. Well, well done. I wonder which equipment they used to do that. Yeah, because this is quite a high point going down. So yeah, it is, and the slope is quite intense. There is no sun today, unlike yesterday. Yeah, where did the sun go? This is afternoon time. You would be putting yourself at risk coming in the morning. So that's the fountain of friendship. It's actually blocked off, I think. It's quite hard to get through, but I will find a way to get through it. And after fountain of friendship, we'll be finding the stone fountain. So yes, the video for the cable car has ended, so we'll commence the video for the 4 fountains. So what I'm going to do now is to get to the last fountain. So I have less than 1 hour of sunlight, might even be less because the sun is not out anyways. So what will happen is I'll go to the last fountain and get it done and dusted. And once I get it done and dusted, let me see what will happen. If I get only 1 fountain, that's fine. The reason is because this fountain is very far, and when you come back to VDNKh, you don't want to be traveling in this direction. Okay, there are restaurants here. I think this is the Dagestani restaurant. Is it the Belarusian? Yeah, that should be the Dagestani restaurant. I can see the Belarusian, that's the Belarusian pavilion. That means I'll need to come back tomorrow to do the pavilion. But what I'll do is I'll go inside the pavilion. But by the time I come back, the Belarusian pavilion, yeah, it will still be open, but the architecture will be dark. So that means I need to come back in tomorrow's daylight timing to get the pavilion in full daylight. Yeah, it's very beautiful, the Belarusian pavilion. Even the Ukrainian pavilion is absolute beauty. we'll get all of those. We'll get all of those. So it's quite incredible how the plan has changed and shifted. Okay, I am on the road. Sorry, I did not realize. Let me get on the footpath. Let me go back to 1x. I don't know why it's on 0.5x. They are constructing more pavilions. So I think what I've done today, okay, this is the atomic energy pavilion. If you're interested, I think space pavilion should be that one. I should have taken that side, but I deliberately didn't want to take it because just to my left would have been the Belarusian front pavilion. Thank God that we only saw the outside. If not, I would have had to stop, out of curiosity. So I was just trying to help myself, to help the video maintain its target and trajectory of going to the last fountain that is extremely far away. So for the 4 fountains of VDNKh, what we can do is grab the last one first, and then grab the last one first, and then we can always go to the first one whenever I come back. So that will be huge time saving for the future, because the problem with the last fountain is that it is so far away. It's like that's another suburb on its own. That's another area that is not actually, let me not say linked to VDNKh, but it is linked to VDNKh, but you need another road and crossing to get to it. That shows you how big this place is. When I have time, I will be entering this particular airplane. Well, so I've already considered defeat that VDNKh needs 2 days from me at least to do what I want to do. Not complete, just to do what I want to do. Well, I believe I have done, as of now, I wouldn't say 50% until I've reached the last fountain. Then we can say we've ticked up 50% of it. Yeah, but just the amount of energy is taking me just to complete this plan that I've drafted. Yeah, that's quite a huge amount of effort. Yeah, I can actually buy a ticket and go up to this helicopter. I'll go inside this pavilion. Sorry. I'll go inside this pavilion next time. It's not on my list because I don't know which pavilion it is, but some of them can be added anyways. But that's when I've completed what I want to complete. So yeah, that's crazy that VDNKh is taking me. It's gonna take me an extra day just to complete my itinerary of VDNKh. Yeah, I thought it would take me 1 day, But no, it hasn't taken me one day. It's taken me more than one day. Or it will take me an extra day. Meaning that, yeah, my itinerary was not robust. I think the first itinerary is not even complete, which was the what was it called? It was the monument of VDNKh. Let me look at the map again rather than me trying to reach to my pocket for the phone to look at the map on Yandex map that I downloaded. Okay, yes, I am here. No, that's atomic building. Okay, this map is as good as useless. It's not, it hasn't helped me. So I believe, yeah, this is the building that I should be using as my guide anyways. So yeah, just be going straight up. I almost took that side, but you will need to probably still come back to your right hand side. But eventually I need to use my map just to make sure that I have the right coordinates locked in towards the fountain itself. So yeah, the monument of VDNKh was plan 1, plan A segment of this video of overall VDNKh, where I show you guys all the monuments once you come out of the train station. You will be seeing monuments such as the museum, Space Museum, Cosmos, and the rest of them. What else? Yeah, all the statues along the park. What else? Monument. Yeah, the arched building. Sorry, the arched entrance is also a monumental building. You cross it, what you see is the Lenin statue. Is also a monument. And also the central building one, I classed it as a monument as well. However, that's a museum. I've gone inside, so that would be a separate video when I edit. So the last monument will be at the Lenin statue. That's where it will stop in terms of the video. So the video will stop there for Lenin, but maybe I'll give you guys a bit of overview on the inside, just to drive curiosity once the video is released, so that once you guys just see the inside of the museum, you guys will want to watch the other video to see the complete series of the museum. So yeah, that's that. So once I started the monument, I realized that, yeah, some of the ones that I've classed as monuments has to be one separate video building on its own. And yeah, so I didn't actually finish the monument because I was meant to turn right instead of entering the main entrance of VDNKh, that big arched building, not tower, but has the golden statue on it. I was meant to go right and go towards the workers and the Kolkhoz pavilion building. So I was meant to do that, but I had to enter inside directly due to the fact that I just wanted to complete at least the first section of the monument and then quickly go and eat. But what happened was, when I went to eat, I had to search for the Armenian pavilion. They have a restaurant there, which I've seen from one other YouTuber. They ate there in the summer, but the summer sittings are no more there. So what happened was, I went there, I ate, and voila, instead of me instead of me going back to do what I was meant to do, I said let me just do the Armenian pavilion. So that will be another separate video for Armenia, since I was already inside. I said let me take the opportunity to do the pavilion for Armenia and just get it dusted. So I did the inside, did the outside, and when I came out, the next building next to it was, I think it was the Palace of the Public Services, where you do your documents and all. So yeah, I went inside. I don't know whether this is it agricultural building, or I don't know, meat building. Not too sure what it is. All right, let's look at the map again. Let's look at the map, and this is where I am aiming for. So I need to recalibrate my coordinates. So can you please tell me where I am? Oh, sorry, let me zoom that. I'm actually looking with my bare eyes outside the camera, but the camera itself I can see is blurred. So okay, it says you are here. So yeah, I am almost close, so I just need to keep going straight towards that coordinate. I think what I have to do is I need to go down straight until I find this water and then come somewhere here. This should be the lookout or cafe fountain view. So it's either here or here, but we'll navigate and see which one is the best spot. What do we have here? So for those of you wondering how he knows all of this, I just did an extensive study, probably a day study, after I requested the VDNKh team via email to send me the map so that I can at least study it before I come to Russia, so that I can plan my itinerary. So I just did a study of the overhaul. Actually, I did it via Yandex because they wasted my time. They didn't send the map immediately. So by the time I did the study via Yandex, gotten everything, did all my notes, wrote everything down, positioned what I wanted to do, subject to change at the moment or in the moment. Things can change when you see that doing this plan and that plan will work better than that. So anyways, we have reached actually the fountain. So yeah, I did study quite very well. The fountains are not on today. I don't know why. Is it because it's Sunday? Doesn't mean I have to come back another day just to view. Okay, building of bulls. That's interesting. Extremely interesting. Anyways, so you guys can always pause the video. This is the exact map that I was sent via email. So this one has your legends, says discover VDN. So it has all your legends, and yes, they sent me this particular one here, which has everything that you need. You can always pause the video and have a read of the whole area. So yes, as I was saying before, I look at this golden fountain that should have been on for us, because you go off by 7. This is 5 something, but we'll look at that. Let me do my explanation first and give you guys information. Like I said, in the planning stage, my intention was come out of the metro and title the video the monuments of VDNKh. Monument, I tag this as monument, this as monument, this Lenin statue as monument, this as monument, and also before I come inside, this also is what I tagged as monument. So now it is the worker and the Kolkhoz women pavilion. So those were my planned it as monuments of VDNKh. However, on this outside of this particular place, there is a park with lots of statues around, so this consumed huge amount of time. So I grouped those things that I found during my visit of this museum. So there are some things all around it, and coming even further back, massive monuments on there that is not even shown on this map. So that changed my itinerary, consumed a lot of time, and yeah, that was what it was. So after that, the planning was me making four fountains of VDNKh. Fountain of Friendship would have been one of them. Stone Fountain would have been the other one. And there is another fountain somewhere here, the Boy and the Fish Fountain. And then the last and final fountain, Stone.
Да, вот он, вот здесь вот он показывает.
The Stone Fountain
Да, вот
would be this one that you guys can see that I've shown you guys. So those were the 4 fountains of VDNKh. Fortunately, I don't know why the water is not spraying. Alright, so after that, my plan was to take the cable car in sequence, taking the cable car from one point to another point. But what happened was, once I did this monument here, I found out that it was actually a museum. So I went inside. This will become a separate video on its own. Huge amount of details, huge amount of artwork, statues covered inside. And then next to it, there was another one close to the Armenian pavilion. Went to it there, had to do the pavilion myself instead of me just coming out without doing the pavilion. So Armenia was done, and there was another one close to it for public. This is the Palace of Public Services. Went inside, did the outside, absolute stunner. So these videos on here were actually meant to be done towards the last part. It was meant to be titled The Pavilions of PDNKh, or the Soviet Pavilions of VDNKh. So after I did that, I had to do the cable car, was also on my agenda. I did the thumbnail even before doing the video. So I've already done the actual video itself, and then landed. Where did I land? Yeah, I took it here, landed here, got my picture, and then traveled all the way from here. We are now somewhere here to view the Stone Fountain. So next plan is just to touch on all the Soviet pavilions. I know most of them where they are, and think Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Ukraine should be somewhere here, Belarus. This one is for the Russian. You have also some pavilions on here, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, and the rest of them. So so yes, that was the plan. So what am I lacking now? The Walker and Kolkhoz Pavilion, I haven't done that. What else? The 4 fountains, you only have one on here. We've done only one, which is this one here. What else am I lacking? Yeah, I do this one, try to cover the rest fountains if I can find them on time before the sun goes down, and it's very cloudy today anyways. Okay, so after doing that, if we complete the fountains, I think we have done quite a lot, in all honesty. So yeah, the stone spike fountain, or whatever it is, can't really remember what it is. My brain is on autopilot now. Yeah, my head. Oh. All right, we've come down this staircase here. So yeah, that was the map that I was using for you guys. The family has taken over. Normally there should be water running through. I don't know why they blocked this guy off. Not too sure what their intentions are. Well, I think there is a ticket to go onto the deck. Or am I reading it wrong? I don't know. Maybe just normal information rather than ticketing information. Alright, so that's the stone fountain. And I won't go around, won't bother myself, won't do that. I'll just show you guys this stone fountain, end the video there, and we'll probably reconvene on the other side. Where did I stop? Yeah, I'll just continue once I reach the cable car area. Yeah, that was where I stopped. So yeah, so that I don't miss my bearing. So I'll stop there and I'll search for the boy and the fish, and then try to finish up the other fountains before the sun goes down, which is in about 30 minutes time. Will I be able to do it? I don't know. And the following day we'll try to do all the Soviet pavilions and the inside, and yeah, we'll be almost done in terms of my itinerary. But you can also do more once you come to VDNKh if you so wish. Thank you and enjoy this stone fountain. Alright, so that concludes it for us with the 4 fountains of VDNKh. We've just done one, the first one that we've actually seen for today. And yes, this is the first one. This was actually meant to be the last one anyways, not the first one, but due to circumstances this has become the first. So that's its luck. Anyways, as the sun is going down, let me go back to where we came from, which was the south side cable car office building. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate the help, the like, and yeah, we'll reconvene and we'll search for the remaining 3 fountains. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I told you guys to meet me at the cable car touchdown platform, but looks like you guys decided to come very close to the Russian pavilion. But anyways, there is no problem. We'll make use of what you guys have done so far. So we'll be going to the fountain of the boy and big fish. So we're going to the fountain of the boy and the big fish. Let me locate where it is. I hope I still know where it is. It should be somewhere around here, according to the Yandex map that I'm using or that I've studied. So this will be our second fountain in VDNKh. This was actually meant to be probably the third, but now it is the second due to what the heck is going on with the constructions on here. So yes, we've made it to the fountain of the boy and the big fish as part of the 4 main fountain video on VDNKh. This is my 3rd consecutive day here at VDNKh, so this video is not actually made in one day. There is not enough time to go through every single thing at VDNKh. You need probably 1 month to complete everything if you're lucky that things go your way. Unfortunately, all the fountains in Moscow, all of them are on hunger strike, or let me say all of them are off fasting, whichever fasting they are doing. I know that Russia is a Muslim state, Russia is a Christian state, Orthodox Christian state, so it's either the fountains are observing Lent or they are observing Ramadan, one of them. But no fountain even in the city. Everywhere I go, no fountains seems to be in operation, and a lot of construction going on. So that does it for us with the Fountain of the Big Fish and Fountain of the Boy and the Big Fish and the Boy. Yeah, one of them. Anyways, what will happen is we'll go to this site to see if we can have a glimpse of the stone fountain and the Fountain of Friendship, which unfortunately a massive construction has actually covered that site, so it might be impossible for us to actually do that. But I will do my best to try and give you guys a little bit of a clip of it, because it's been actually covered off. It's quite hard to actually get, but I believe, let me see which direction I should be walking in. Yeah, this one is pavilion for the Russian state or something like that. But anyways, let's continue in this direction. Let me quickly cover those two fountains if it's possible for us to see it. If not, when I come back to Russia in the near future, God willing, I can redo this video for you guys. But you guys now know that there are 4 main fountains at VDNKh. Anyways, let us just proceed to the direction of where the other fountains are. I think, no, I need to go somewhere here, go straight and then bend. I should be able to see them. Anyways, let's go. Anyways, let's quickly move. Yeah, 3 days straight, no sun, no favorable weather. The only thing that I'm glad is that when I landed there was sunlight, because that is good for landing in any airport. Allows you to see the runway and the tarmac, you know, allows you to see the landing very well. All right, Stone Fountain is just ahead of us here. Let me try and climb up here so that I can project towards this direction and see if I can show you guys. Nah, Stone Fountain is being blocked off, but let me try and see if I can get something from this angle. So as you guys can see, we can't really go inside any of this area. It's being blocked off. But the Stone Fountain, let me get it for you guys from here. So that's the Stone Fountain from here. Unfortunately, that's not the best of views.
химической отрасли, а также изделия легкой промышленности Республики Беларусь, текстиль, трикотаж, обувь, кожное ателье. Спешите посетить выставку ярмарку в павильоне.
So that's stone fountain and fountain of friendship.
Ваш культурный гид и информационный партнер VDNKh. Ищите билеты на концерты, театры, музеи и любые развлечения на афише.
Fountain of friendship is, oh my goodness. Oh dear. Anyways, let's go. Fountain of friendship is down at the end. I don't think there is any point me going towards Fountain of Friendship because you guys won't really see anything. Yeah, I can see stone fountain from here. Oh, sorry. So that me giving you guys Bay Road. Let me actually make this video more useful and sensible for you guys who are viewing. Right here, let me make it much more interesting, much more sensible. Friendship, 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 friendship. Fountain of friendship, where are you? Okay, Fountain of Friendship. Fountain of Friendship should be here. Let me see if standing on this will get me in trouble. No, it's fine. Oh, Fountain of Friendship. So that concludes the video of the 4 fountains of VDNKh. At least that is the best that I can do. Just look at the weather, guys. Like, it is impossible to do anything in this weather. I can't even see the tower. Nah, it's crazy. Bloody, that's crazy. Anyways, a very big thank you to each and every single one of you for your patience. Thank you very much for tuning in, for, let me say, riding this difficult ride with us of not getting our fountains done and dusted. There is really nothing that I can do. That's me putting my hand through. Yeah, even if I put my hand through, I can't still really get the Fountain of Friendship quite well. So it's not easy. It's not as easy as you think. Trying to showcase the fountain water is not even coming on. So what do you want me to do? Anyways, a very big thank you to each and every single one of you. Thank you for your support. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much.